anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ ihe niile. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much and remain blessed. If you are joining me from Africa, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, or any part of the world, I thank you very much for your contribution. Please, each time you watch my video, go to the comment section and put down your comment. That is where we'll live.
Something is about to happen from October upwards to 2023. There's going to be heavy killings in this land. The terrorists that you people are hearing is about to come up in a high level. They want to do it any moment from now. And they want to shoot, invade villages. Politicians are in problem because they will begin to kidnap them one after the other. And not just to kidnap and demand for ransom and leave them, they will kill them. Because they want to take over what? The land. There are a group of people that believe that Nigeria belongs to them. And the Lord said, this time they are coming. Starting from this ember, that people are starting from October. The reason why they are going to do it, things have changed the way they want it. They planned it that the whole article will take the power. They first of all wait for PDP to do their primaries so that they will nominate article. And the APC, they will know how to do it. But something happened now. Obi now came out, first in history in Nigeria, that the election is now Wazobia. Have you heard such before? First in history that somebody from the north is coming out. Somebody from the west is coming out. Somebody from the east is coming out. Can't you see that something is happening? And the person from the east is making a wave. Like I said here before, that the Lord said that APC will die. Isn't that what I said here? That the APC will do what? If you are in spirit now, you know that APC will die. Number one, picking Muslim is over. That they will have crisis and they will die. Today they have Muslim ticket is over. And I told you that I saw a new party. And that new party that are about to fight. The boys in the street now, are you not seeing the way they are attacking people? If you talk against them, if you talk against Obi, the threat you are going to receive will show you that what I told you how many months ago, that they are ready to do what? Fight. They are ready to do what? Fight. And now the people, the cabals have seen that the power have changed. You know, before, that's what they deliberately do. Before the election, they begin to kill people. Before the election, the day of election, even in Lagos here, you will see the thugs will move around, harass people. That early morning of election, they will give light. The steady light. You as an Igbo man will not like to go out. That day you go and hire film already. Am I lying? You will be in the house. Go and buy catfish. Your wife will cook for you. Now they have seen that people are not ready to stay at home. That day, if you give light, people are coming out. Igbos are marching out. Youths of Yorubas are coming out. Youths of North are coming out. And if you bring your tongues to fight them, they will fight back. And after the election, they will not like to announce who won the election, who won the election. They will try to give it to somebody else. A revolution will start. Revolution will start in another form. The fight coming is not going to be fight of Igbos again. Are you getting the point? The fight will not be Igbos anymore. The fight, the army will not be able to control it. Police cannot control it. Are you going to control the one in Imo State?
Are you going
to control the one in Calabar? The fight will not be Igbos anymore. The army will not be able to control it. Police cannot control it. Are you going to control the one in Imo State? Are you going to control the one in Calabar? Are you going to control the one in Taraba? Are you going to control the one Nasarawa? Are you going to control the one? You will see that the youth will outnumber the army and police, and the country will go down. Now they have seen it. The next thing they will do is for the terrorists in the army and the other people to come out and begin to kill people, to come out and take over the country any moment from now. Another thing, the election may, under probability, it may not hold. Because something will happen before the election. Fear will be so much. And that is where we come in as a prophet of God. I told you that a time like this will come. I told you, are you telling me that there will be that coming, that Britain will like somebody that has something upstairs? Are you telling me that America and the West, that's what we call common sense. This one is not prophecy. America and the West, Europe, France, Belgium, there are people controlling Africa. Are you telling me that these people will like or be with his initiative and idea to come and fix Nigeria? If Nigeria becomes good, Europe will have problem. Africa will be powerful because Nigeria, if you watch the map of Africa, you will find that Nigeria is in the trigger. Africa is like a gun. Nigeria, the map of Nigeria is in the trigger of Africa. And the white knows that if Nigeria becomes okay, the entire Africa will be good. And they will never allow you to be what? They will never allow any leader. There are so many leaders. Abacha was one of the good ones. Murtala Mohammed came out with the good plans. How to make development to come from Port Harcourt, Lagos, or the Old East. What did they do? They assassinated him. Abacha was planning for good. Everybody that have something here to contribute. Good Luck was planning heavily. Have you asked yourself, why is it there's no light here? Good Luck came in power. He gave Bat Energy, Minister of Power. As soon as Bat Energy came in, began to do power plant. What did they do? They gave Good Luck order to remove him. This Boko Haram that was threatening the whole country, Good Luck appointed Hejirika to be chief of army staff. And Hejirika was sending troops to the north. El-Rufai and all the Hausas, they said, fighting them is fighting the north. What did they do? They gave order to Good Luck to remove Hejirika. Are you telling me just common sense? What am I trying to say this morning? The Lord said I should speak to my people. If anybody is telling you that Nigeria will be good, that person is a fake pastor. He doesn't have vision. God did not speak to him. Nigeria is going to be worst. The Lord said the only thing that my people should go, that people, they should give us Biafra. That is the only thing that can save you. Because these terrorists are coming. And America is highly involved. Britain is highly involved. They know. Let me tell you the reason why they are highly involved. During the time of Trump, they said they kidnapped American citizens, right? And Trump sent his army. They went to North and picked their citizens. How come America know where they are? Pick them. Even Nigeria government don't even know. Can't we use our common sense? How come America all the way from United States sent and went to Sabisa and picked the citizen and go to show you they are the one are involved? Mostly these Democrats, this government is highly involved how to destabilize Africa. And that is why God said America must go down any moment from now. The whole world is cooking up. And the Lord said there are going to be change of power regime all over the world. Starting from October, there are going to be change of regime change. Let me use the word regime change. So many president. There are going to be protests against president, against leaders. People will be resigning from October. Mostly in Europe, a lot of leaders will be resigning. Because of what? The Lord said they were going to do it with hardship. Economy of Europe will go down any moment from now, seriously. America will be in a very big mess. There are going to be protests all over. Things will be so hard. There are going to be recession all over the world. January, I came back here in January and I give you prophecy that the Lord said you people should go and put something in the farm. Is that what I said here? That I saw where people are eating cassava. What I told you is about to happen starting from October to 2023. Things will be so hard. That God said he's the one doing this. What you're about to say now, God is. The Boko Haram will be in the high gear. Look at, let me use the word and ask you a question. I heard from Garuba Shehu. He's giving order because what we hear here is the presidency said. Presidency said that the Buhari, the so-called Buhari, said something a few days ago that he will not like what happened in Biafra war to repeat again, that they killed millions. He reminded us how many people they killed. And they said they don't like such thing to happen again. But few weeks ago, a few months ago, the presidential guard, their vehicle, were attacked and so many army officers were killed in where? Abuja. I was hoping to hear from the presidency that they have declared state of emergency in Abuja to go and fish those terrorists out. A whole train was Kaduna to Abuja. They hit the train and do what? Kidnap so many, even so many of them are with them now. I was expecting the president here and the elites in Nigeria to condemn it and say, government, we are giving you order to fish out. But anything happen in the east of Nigeria, for you to see that we don't belong here, you will see the anger. Who are the people killing people in our land? Is this same people causing havoc, killing in Igbo land? And our leaders will not talk because of what? The leaders I want. Let me use it so they will. These are the politicians we have in our land. People cannot be a man. The pastors we have are stupid ones that cannot stand up clergies and defend the work of a man of God is to speak the truth. Forget about miracle. Forget about this, because Jesus said something in Luke 10:19. He said, I've given you powers to trample upon snakes and scorpions, and no power of the enemy shall hurt you. Verse 20, Jesus said to them, do not rejoice that you make miracle, because they were celebrating. Verse 17, oh, we came back and demons were subject to us in your name. Jesus said, verse 20, do not rejoice that you make miracle. You should rejoice that your name is written where? In the book of life. Every man of God, your first thing that makes you and distinguishes you as a man of God is to speak the truth. What the psalmist said in Psalm 51, I think verse 4, he said his truth. Psalm 91:4 said his truth shall be my shield and what? Buckler. Psalm 51:6 said that God desires truth in hidden part and in what part? John 8:32 said we shall know the truth and the truth shall set us free.
Qualification is not enough. It is just not enough. You might be qualified, you may not have courage. There are my people, some of my people I'm looking at, you know, they are PDP in the afternoon, and at night they are Buhari people. I won't call their names. So this is why you don't see them crucified. How many of them have spoken about the condition of Nnamdi Kanu? This is where they should begin. And I tell this government, and I have said it severally, let the president release Nnamdi Kanu. 50% of his problem in this country, security-wise, would have stopped. And somebody was asking me how. I said, Nnamdi Kanu, if he comes out, you will not hear a single shot in the whole of Southeast. People like us will talk to him. He can help this government speak to people protesting or fighting in the north. He has become a symbol of protest. legitimate protest. It's become a symbol of people's shortcomings. It's become a symbol of the what I would call the sufferings of people, especially in the South, that are regarded as being marginalized in every aspect of Nigerian endeavor, which is true. That is what he's representing now. And people take him serious. Igbos have a saying, if you have many enemies around you, carry drinks to some, buy drinks for some, so that they will be drinking, and you fight the other battle. When you have finished them, then you come back and face the remaining ones. There are many enemies, there are many battles for Buhari. You cannot win on every front. You must have to be prepared to take risk. Let it be a risk. Since all these things have been happening, has anybody called an iPod or whatever, killing this and this? You don't. Occasionally you hear one, this thing. The whole problem is in the 3 zones in the north. That's where hundreds of people are dying. So why won't the president wake up and say, call this young man, what's your problem? Will it be a crime for him to invite Nnamdi Kanu? What is your problem? A boy that was not born at the Civil War. It's where Igbos now, every Monday nobody does anything. Even when they have told us to go walking, nobody does anything. It's symbolic of something. That such a person is somebody you can use to help yourself in the security fight. And you don't hear that in the South East there is no problem. Then and ask him, how can you help us? Because people protesting in what they used to call bandits, which reluctantly they label the terrorists of recent. I don't know why they are protesting, but I believe they are Nigerians. Majority of them are Nigerians. So don't we have access to reach them? Are their parents living in the air? This idea of bombing and throwing tanks, moving and bombing, is that how we will solve our problem? We are gradually becoming Afghanistan and Iraq. When will it end? Because you are a retired Major General, you think you will win all wars. You cannot win every war. This is different from running an army. You are now running a multi-ethnic society that brings with it a lot of considerations which hitherto you may not have thought about. So you will be forced to change to such considerations.
Chief Dan, so much to say, really, a lot of issues. You have
this country in the world, and he says they can walk away. So what I'm saying is that things have come to a head that only gods, and I'm calling on patriotic Nigerians. You know why I say so? I'll ask you to give me 2 or 3 minutes to tell some. About a few months ago, a month before my friend died, Dr. Junaid Mohammed, we all did PRP in 1979 with Malam Aminu Kano, one of the most patriotic Nigerians, one of the most honest human beings God ever met. If there is 7 and you don't see Malam Aminu Kano there, turn back. Forget that he's a Muslim. If you don't see him here, go back. Know that that place is not heaven. We were at Enugu Airport. We were trying to see him off. We came with Balarabe Musa, Abubakar Rimi, this Junaid Mohammed, and a few others. And I was there with SG Koku, Sheshuku Merije, Ato Wankwa, and a few others. All these have now died. I think only about 2 at that level remaining. But Ikem Okeke, he is also dead. So I said something to him. That was the day he made me his special advisor for the whole East. And he turned around and said, Dan, I said, sir, he said, Igbos are not capable of a revolution, that they love Nigeria so much. So I said, what do you mean? He said, for somebody to leave his home and go to somebody else's place, invest, marry the local woman, have children, name some of them to local names. It's not hatred, it is love. But let me tell you something. When there is crisis in northern Nigeria, and there's bloodletting and people are being killed, that he prays it does not come up, that you know that Nigerian revolution has started and we may not survive it. That was what Dr. Junaid Mohammed called me a month before he died. He said, Dan, I said, my brother, he said, you asked Aminu Kano a question and he told us this story. Have we reached that point? I said, I'm praying to God. I don't know whether we have reached that point. But I think that's where we are. This is why I'm calling on patriotic Nigerians. There are many of them. To please ask this president not to bring this country down. It will be disastrous for every one of us. That's exactly what Bishop Kuka was saying, that they have destroyed this country. This used to be a beautiful country, You walk into a bank, you take foreign exchange, you go whatever you want to do in Europe, and you come back. Today, you know, I have a new problem. I'm trying to travel, and I would ask for foreign exchange, and I paid for $10,000 was 5.8 million naira. Ticket I used to pay business class to London used to be 800,000. Now it's almost 3 million naira. Because I have to be in a seat that I have to stretch my leg. If not, I'll be in trouble. Okay. I have to do it. So how many other Nigerians can afford this? And when you look at them at their whatever they did yesterday, their neck meeting, you can see how flamboyant they were looking. As if they are somewhere.
The president did say, Chief Dan, that Nigerians are forgetful, that with little resources they've done much.
You know,
what are some of the gains that
I'm not one of those who have outright condemnation. They might have fixed some roads. For instance, in Enugu, from 9th Mile to Yoruba, on the left side of it, they have done it. It's beautiful. When I'm going to Anambra, that's the road I take now. It's cut off nearly 1 hour from what it used to be. And there are other roads they have done. As a good Christian, I must give credit when I see one. So, but that is not, the Lord Jesus said, man does not live by bread alone. The insecurity problem in this country makes people not to even remember that there's a place they have touched.
Okay.
Because when people are dying, who will...
No. When you take the history of Nigeria, from the very beginning, when we were amalgamated, to the very beginning we became a nation, we got it altogether wrong. You bring in people of different culture, different beliefs, different socialization, different milieu, different outlooks, merge them together by force to form a nation. Only the initial builders of Nigeria had a clear vision and a mission, devoid of any sentiment. Soon thereafter, it became clear that it was a wrong union. It was a union that was not properly negotiated. We could have remained a great country if we had isolated our own identities, peculiarities, culture, while contributing to build a nation just like America. But we ended up having people from one generation, one set of leaders to another, everybody coming with a vision and a mission, and destroy the previous ones he made, even if they are good because they are put in place by an imaginary enemy. Secondly, we have a nation where we celebrate criminals. It is only in Nigeria that somebody will clearly steal and loot hugely from the public treasury. And then after some times, you see him receiving national honors. You see him being given chieftaincy titles. You see him being called king, prince, or an emir. That is an indicator that we are yet to be there. We also form a nation. Only the initial builders of Nigeria had a clear vision and a mission, devoid of any sentiment. Soon thereafter, it became clear that it was a wrong union. It was a union that was not properly negotiated. We could have remained a great country if we had isolated our own identities, peculiarities, culture, while contributing to build a nation just like America. But we ended up having people from one generation, one set of leaders to another, everybody coming with a vision and a mission, and destroy the previous ones he made, even if they are good because they are put in place by an imaginary enemy. Secondly, we have a nation where we celebrate criminals. It is only in Nigeria that somebody will clearly steal and loot hugely from the public treasury. And then after some times, you see him receiving national honors. You see him being given chieftaincy titles. You see him being called king, prince, or an emir. That is an indicator that we are yet to be there. We also have a complacent followership, a followership that is satisfied with collecting 500 naira to vote, 1,000 naira to vote, a bar of soap, a tin of milk. On that basis, he surrenders his franchise. It means we are not conscious of our civic duties and responsibilities as a nation. Majority of the common people that are complaining now are also contributing to the destruction of the country in collaboration with the colleagues of the elites. While the elites are losing the treasury, they are hailing them. Today, if a northerner were to be caught stealing 10 billion naira and he is taken to court, believe me honestly, you will see northern organizations, northern elites, some of them saying that he is being persecuted because he's a northerner, because he's a Muslim.
We also saw it in southern Nigeria.
We had such an incident. I can give you, if you give me time. A former managing director of a bank in Nigeria, in northern Nigeria, in between his wife, his house girl, his younger brother, himself, stole 3 billion naira directly from shareholders' money.
Allegedly.
Yeah, no. Yeah, just wait. He was taken to court. And he appeared only once. Before the next adjournment date, two prominent Islamic scholars, a member of Jama'at al-Nasr al-Islam, and an elder went and visited the president, interceded on his own behalf. By the next adjournment date, the Attorney General entered a nolle prosequi in his own favor. 4 years after...
And that was the end of the case.
4 years after, I saw his name with OON, without being extended presidential...
Thank you so much for your patience to watch from the beginning to the end. I hope you have learned something from the video you have just watched. The video you have just watched is to bring information to your doorstep and for educational purpose. It is not to demonize anybody. Let us watch continuously and see who can be able to make a sense out of every nonsense we are seeing. We must continue. We move. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. They will kill us. We'll kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra is here. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you and remember blessed. Bye-bye. See you again.